I look lopsided still. Why do I look lopsided? Lipstick on my teeth? Oh, I hope not. Favorite brand I haven't picked. I still have not picked which one. Oh my god, what is the name of it? My most practical blush would have to be Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the blush tag, and I've been watching the blush tag go around YouTube for the past, I would say, month. And it's been on my wish list for a while. I think the first time I ever seen it was on NIKI Murphy's channel. And ever since I watched her video, I've been wanting to do this tag. I was not tagged by anybody to do this. But if you guys haven't been following me for a while, I am a blush junkie. So this was extremely hard for me to narrow it down to some of my favorites, or like just answering all these questions. Some of them were easy, but some of them were extremely hard. And I kid you not, I was in my makeup collection back here for about an hour and a half trying to decide, because that's how much I love blush. I had a hard time leaving some of them out, and I can just go on and on about blush forever. And if I could live with one makeup item, it would be my blush, because I just think it's so pretty, it's fun to put on, it just livens you up and brightens you up, and it's just my favorite. So if you guys are obsessed with these blush tags like I am, then just keep on watching. The first question is best packaging. Now I did go back and forth between 3 brands. Yes, 3 brands. But I did narrow it down to one, and my favorite packaging would have to be by Liz Wattier. This is a limited edition product, but most of her limited edition items have the most beautiful packaging, and I get suckered in every single time. And yes, I get suckered in by packaging, and I do often have to buy it because of the packaging. This is one of them, but I got lucky because the product inside is just as good as the packaging. So here is the outside. It just has this really pretty print with, it looks like a sky. It pretty much looks like a sky. And her blushes are really high quality. Liz Wattier is a higher end Canadian makeup brand that you can get at Shoppers Drug Mart or London Drugs. But wait till you see inside of it. Look at that. It has the most prettiest pinks and roses, and oh, it's just such a beautiful color. Now this does not swatch. No, sorry, it swatches nice, but it doesn't look like much when it's swatched. But I am telling you guys, on your cheeks, it is the most beautiful pink that I probably own in my collection, besides NARS Impassioned, because that's one of my favorites. It's part of the spring collection, so make sure to head over to Sephora right now and grab it before it's gone. And actually, I think I was in Sephora, and I don't think I seen it there, so you might have missed out on it. But anyways, back onto this packaging. I think it's gorgeous packaging, and I just love the product inside. And I mean, the print is gorgeous too. Like, I mean, how do you not get suckered into this blush here? Love it. Second question is prettiest color. How do you choose the prettiest color? Because when I look at my collection, they are just all pretty. All the shades are pretty. This was extremely hard for me, so I did choose the Becca Blush in Flower Child. And I think the main reason why I did pick this is because I've been wearing it a lot lately, and every time I put it on, it just looks pretty and I feel pretty, and it just gives me a really pretty glowy look to my skin, and it's just a pretty color. So here is Flower Child. I did feature this in my weekly obsessions not that long ago. I'm not sure when this video is going to go up, but it is honestly the most prettiest color that I own in my collection, besides my other 100 of them. But I really do think this one is pretty. So number 3, most pigmented. Now I have a lot of pigmented blushes, but every time I pull this blush out, I have to be extremely careful because it can look very dark and very muddy on me. And it is also by Becca. This is called Nightingale. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. But if you don't know how to apply this, it can look like a hot mess on your cheeks. So you want to be very, very careful. Like literally, you guys, I use a stiffling brush, plus I even like wipe it off a little bit before I apply it onto my cheeks. That's how pigmented it is on me. So just be aware of that. I will swatch that for you guys. Like, oh my God, it is, seriously, it's so pigmented. Look at that. It's not an easy blush to work with, and because it's not an easy blush to work with, I don't really reach for it that often, but I do really enjoy this still because when it is applied right, it is just gorgeous. Number 4 is Everyday Blush. This was actually very easy for me to decide. I knew right away which one I was gonna pick, and it is by Urban Decay. It's the Afterglow Blush in Video. When I first got this, I was totally obsessed with it. I'm still obsessed with it. It is probably one of my favorite everyday blushes. I guess that's why it's in my tag video. I love the packaging, and I would have included this one in my best packaging, but I don't know, the Liz Wattier was speaking to me more. But anyways, this is what it looks like on the outside, and here is the gorgeous blush in Video. It just goes with anything. It is seriously the perfect everyday color. So look no further. If you don't own Video, I highly, highly recommend this one. Number 5, Party Blush. I didn't really understand the meaning of what a party blush is, so I just basically went with the blush that when I am going to a party or if I'm going out or something, this is the blush that I always reach for, and it is by Illamasqua. It's in the shade Lover. Oh my goodness. I just absolutely love this color. I love the formula, but you guys, this blush is so pretty. Like I can't even with this blush. It is one of my all-time favorite blushes, for real. So there it is right there. It's like this light apricot shade, but it gives you nice color, but it still looks natural at the same time. And I don't know, to me, it's my party blush because I just feel good in it. Number 6, Regret Purchasing. Okay, this one was actually very easy for me. I knew right away which one that I wanted to pick, and it is by Christian Dior. It looks like this. It's in My Lady. Now this was exclusive to Nordstrom's, I believe, and my husband went to Vegas a few years ago, and I told him to pick me up one of these because I really, really wanted one. Now, this was, number 1, it was expensive, especially that I'm in Canada. You know, you have to pay for the exchange rate. It was not a cheap blush. It is extremely, extremely heavy. Like this is the heaviest blush that I own in my collection. Like when you feel this, this is like 10 pounds. Like I can lift weights with this thing, like seriously, and I will get a workout. But it's very pretty, and even the packaging inside is really, really nice. But it's just not a blush that I reach for, and it is nothing special. Like, I mean, it is nice, but like I said, it just doesn't do much when it's on. It's not even that pigmented. I mean, I have some cheaper blushes that are more pigmented, last a little bit longer on my cheeks. So this was definitely a disappointment. I'm really sad about this one because I just really, really had high hopes for it. So this is a regret purchase. Okay, number 7 is least used. My least used would definitely have to be cream blushes. I don't own a lot in my collection. I own a few from Makeup Forever. I owned 2 of these by Chanel, and I do own one by NARS that I will be talking about soon. But this, I don't know if this is part of their line right now or if it was limited edition, but this is in blush number 20 and this is in blush number 22. Beautiful formula. I love the formula. I really do like cream blushes. I just don't reach for them that often. They're just not practical for me, I guess. I don't know. They're just something that I don't reach for, and I've learned my lesson, and I just don't buy any more cream blushes. Period. Number 8 is most used and never let go of. I'm gonna bring it back to Illamasqua's Lover because this is seriously my all-time favorite blush, and I cannot live without this blush. I just think it's amazing. The formula is just, I just love the formula and I love the color, so definitely would have to be Illamasqua Lover. Number 9, favorite blush brand. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm telling you, this was the hardest question in the blush tag because I have so many of them. I guess I used to love MAC blushes, but now that I'm cruelty free, I think my favorite brand right now would have to be the Too Faced blushes, but then I also love Buxom. I love Urban Decay. It is extremely, extremely hard for me, so I gave you a few of them. instead of just one. Number 10, greatest blush discovery of the year. Oh my goodness, this was hard. I was torn between the Too Faced and the Urban Decay. I still haven't picked. I still have not picked which one. I'm gonna go with Urban Decay. I don't hear a lot of people talk about them, and I think they're amazing, so Urban Decay. Number 11, most practical. My most practical blush, I would have to give it to Too Faced Love Flush in Baby Love, just because it's an easy shade to wear. It goes with everything, and I keep it in my drawer all the time. You can't even see the bunnies in there anymore just because I do use it a lot. So for me, it is the most practical blush. Number 12, least practical, I would have to say the NARS, the matte multiple in Eczemas. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I will leave it down below. But this one is definitely my least practical, again, because it is a cream blush and the shade just doesn't go with a lot. So you have to create a certain look to wear this cream blush. So that's why it is my least practical. It's nice. I don't even know if they sell the matte multiples anymore. I think they do. I'll have to try and find it down below for you guys. I do like it. It's not, you know, it's not a bad product, but it's just not practical. Number 13 is most expensive blush. The most expensive blush that I own in my collection are the Tom Ford blushes. Here in Canada, get ready you guys, these retail for $66. Yes, I said it, $66. Crazy insane, too expensive in my opinion. Although I am a blush junkie and I would pay $66 for a blush, and obviously I did. But I like this one. This is in the shade Flush. Tom Ford is not cruelty free. It's not. But this is part of my project pan. I'm trying to hit pan on this, you guys. Do you think I can do it? I don't know. It is beautiful though. This is a really nice shade to wear for the summertime, and that is why I do have it in my project pan, because I will use it more right now. But this is definitely my most expensive blush that I own in my collection. And the last question, thank goodness, is the least expensive blush. So the least expensive blush that I own in my collection is by Wet n Wild. This was on sale for $2.44. Yes, I still have the tag on it. This is the old formula, so that is why I did get it on clearance. I mean, they're only like around $3 anyways, so it wasn't that much of a savings. It's time for me to take the tag off now. So my favorite shade from the line would have to be Mellow Wine, because it's a nice rosy shade. It could work for an everyday blush. This is really pigmented as well, so you want to be very careful when you use it. I do prefer the old formula over the new. I did purchase another color in the new formula, so I'm going to see if that one works a little bit better. But I'm really happy that I was able to get my hands on the old formula before they got rid of them, because they don't even have them anymore in the store. So definitely the Wet n Wild blushes, they're, I mean, for $3, I mean, you cannot go wrong. That is the end of this tag video. I had a lot of fun doing this video for you guys. I'm going to be tagging a few of my friends down below. I also tag all of you guys to do it. Even if you don't have a channel, I want to know what your answers are. I don't care if you guys are leaving a long paragraph, or you can just pick one of the questions, or you can email me. I love chit-chatting with you guys. That is one of the main reasons why I started my YouTube channel, so that I can make friends and just connect with everybody here. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.